Hi everyone, a lot of people don't know this, but Ollie can't get up before 12 o'clock, and because of my work schedule this week, he needs to, and this is the best I've got.
No, Grandma, don't give me a sandwich.
Once he found out, he thought the Hamilton musical was actually about a place called Hamilton. It's not.
Oh, bugger off, Dave, you wink.
God damn it!
Hello and welcome to NPCs of Wildemount, reviewing Critical Role 2, episode 23, Have Bird Will Travel.
I like it how you have to check that every single time. It's like you've forgotten the episode number, even though we do this every week.
I was hoping you wouldn't notice, so I just glanced down real quick, like, oh.
God, you're like that person that just can't stay quiet while they're sleeping.
I don't know how many, like, bloopers Dave's going to put at the end, but that took a lot of takes.
Oh, all he had to do was just lie there and sleep.
Somehow
you know?
I just couldn't do it.
Yeah. Anyway,
yeah.
Let's go. Let's get into episode 23.
Yeah, so basically they start off deciding what to do next.
Revenge. Revenge.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what it is, revenge.
It's a revenge episode.
Yeah.
So now they kind of, I think it was Ford that asks, are we just going to, now that our first task is completed, should we just go straight to the second task and try and complete that, or should we go back to Zadash, get our reward for the first one, and then do the second one? And people are like, well, we're out, it's fine, we're doing things, let's just keep going.
No, they decided to like kill the troll. Get the revenge against the troll.
Yeah, and then go and do the other thing.
Yeah, then get to do the other thing.
So basically the troll has their 100 gold, and they think that that's something they want, which I like gold. So yeah, they
decided just to have revenge against the troll, even though like not joked about it last time.
Yeah.
They were actually doing it this time. And I don't think really Matt expected, even though he had a map, but I think Matt always has a map. Matt always has a map.
I think he's got like a pancake stack of maps just for every possible scenario.
I don't think he expected them to double back for the troll.
No.
Or maybe Marisha let it slip, but you know,
it's kind of just like, oh, you're in a forest. 1 second. Runs off, comes back with a map.
Yeah. So they decided to like blow up his little shack, the little troll shack, but because they plan things really well, it turns out they don't actually have anything to light the boomstick.
The boomstick or the dynamite, and they're like, alright, this is a great plan, let's go in. Okay, you stealth in because you're the stealthiest, you throw it in, we do that, all hell breaks loose, we'll rush in from all sides, we'll take them on, and Not's like, cool, that's awesome. Does anyone have a light?
Yeah.
Anyone?
No, he didn't have a light, and he's like, I've got an acid stuff.
Yeah, I've got the mending cantrip.
So after a bit of kind of like trying to work out how this is going to work, Yasha's just like, oh wait a second, I've got a tinderbox.
And he was like,
no.
So sometimes it's those little items you get as part of your like explorer's pack or whatever it is at the start of the game that you haven't used for like 50 sessions, and then finally it comes in handy.
Like rope.
Or tents. They buy tents in this episode as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that didn't come in handy. They didn't have one.
Well, no, they haven't used it yet. But I prophesize it will be useful. Prophesize.
What, a tent?
Yeah. When it rains.
Yep.
Yeah. Fairly useful item.
Mr. Obvious has arrived on screen.
That's not how the whole psychic industry works. Now, they find like this. They find a vine trappish kind of thing, essentially. Before they find the troll, they find this trap, they set it off, and that's all good. They get lost for 2 hours. Now, Matt was kind of like, because Ted rolled an intelligence check, which is generally what you do when you're trying to remember something, to figure out how well he remembered the path they took, so they could backtrack. And Matt kind of says,
oh, I really want to do an intelligence check joke right now.
You go for it, I'll sip my coffee.
You don't roll very high on them.
I think I
memory checks.
Built my.
It was a memory checks one.
Yeah.
I didn't construct that joke very well.
No, I kind of built my expectations of what it was going to be, like really quite high. And I was a little bit let down by the delivery.
It's the morning.
Yeah. This is why we.
Anyway, do you want to talk about the trap, or should we get to the troll?
No, let's go to the troll.
We're fighting a troll now. I have to try to blow it up.
So they essentially lob the dynamite into the tree that the troll lives in, and then it explodes.
And Matt actually cuts it.
Yeah, that was really cool. So we cut up the little tree and just put pieces everywhere. I think that's just nice attention to detail.
Dedication.
Yeah, exactly. Plus they would probably have like 10 billion miniatures sent to them.
True. It's like Can you guys just send us another one? Oh,
yeah.
There you
It
go.
would probably arrive before they even said it. It would just blink into existence on the table.
Pretty much.
Yeah. So, fighting the troll. Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry.
Sorry, I was trying to stop myself.
Now, my favourite thing about this fight was the fact that the troll has acid splash or poison spray or something like that. I wrote it down. Venom spray. Now, that's cool. That's awesome. It's a radius kind of effect, or a cube actually, and yeah, it does a lot of damage. You'll see this in the monster manual in various ways, and recharges on a 5 out of 6. But the cool thing was that Matt had flavoured it so that when this troll wants to do this kind of stuff, it gets sticky and it gets pussy and stuff, and just his way of describing it was just really cool.
Yeah, it wasn't like that.
I'm so tired. I was up to 1 in the morning watching Chris.
I know. Episode. Don't stay up so late.
No, because I forgot me and Julie were going out for dinners, and I hadn't watched the entirety of the episode of Critical Role, so I thought, I've got plenty of time. And she's like, are you ready, babe? And I'm like, yep, 1 sec. And I had to stay up to 1. But anyway, now if you're like creating monsters, which a lot of DMs do, essentially, you know, you've got, this is how much damage it does, this is the provisions of the spell, or attack, and everything else is flavouring. So for this, the flavouring was great. This troll creature would cut itself with its claws so that its pustules would like explode and spray poison. So it's just taking that kind of stuff.
So I thought originally when I encountered it, it was like an undead kind of troll, but I guess it wasn't.
I think it was just like, because it was like, it was eating like a person.
Yeah, it was, I don't know what it was. I mean, undead things eat living things.
Yeah.
So. But I guess it was just a weird infected troll?
Well, see, Monster Manual I know quite well. Volo's Guide I'm 50-50 on. Xanatar's Guide, or this could be Mordekainen's Tome of Foes creature.
Let us know in the comments down below what kind of troll it was.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Anyway, we go back and forth.
If you say a dead troll, I'm going to hate you, because we know it's dead already.
I like that you're preempting the sass from the comments.
Yeah, exactly.
Molly gets the how do you want to do this?
Gets the first how you want to do this, but then the troll gets up again.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like how you want to do this?
That over there when it comes back.
Yeah. But Ford does fall down during the battle as well.
What did you think? Did you think that the resurrection of the troll was intended, or was it Matt kind of going, I feel like...
I think it was intended.
Okay.
I think he wanted to lead them to false insecurity because I can't remember what it was Jester? It was one of them that was going to check out the troll.
Yeah.
And then Matt kind of goes, roll a perception check.
Right.
And typically if something's dead...
You don't need a check.
You don't really need to unless you're looting it.
Right.
And they just wanted to look at it. So I think Matt was just like, okay, let's see if they can, see it. And then... Obviously, they saw it come back to life again, so I think Matt planned it the whole way. Okay,
and if you guys do know what creature that was, I'll look it up in the monster manual or Follows or whatever, and see if that's like part of the original monster, or if Matt had added that.
Yeah. So if we quickly go for it, the troll gets back up again, regenerates. Forward falls again. So he kind of gets up. Yeah. Basically.
He goes up and down a lot.
Then Caleb gets the how you want to do this with a big burning kind of thing, and then he gets PTSD moment, and then Bo comes along. I think Bo and Caleb are going to be a thing. I'm starting to feel that way. I
kind of see that as well. That's what I was
because they're two awkward people, and they kind of they're alike, which a lot of people don't want because of the whole Keyleth and Vax thing. But this doesn't feel like that.
No.
It would be different if it was just forced. This isn't forced. This is kind of two awkward people that have been forced to kind of talk to each other, interact, and I think they're going to bond over that.
And at the start, I didn't see them plan that or foreshadow that at all, and I think it's just kind of evolving again.
I don't think anyone expected it because of the Keyleth and Vax thing. That they're going to try and make a point to stay away from it, but now it's they're kind of falling into it,
and it kind of works as well.
Yeah, it does.
Now, one of the reasons that for this week Caleb is my MVP is that his slow spell caused the troll not to be able to take reactions. I do believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. Which meant that when Ford was making death saves, the creature couldn't chase, even though the party was dragging him, so they had like quarter movement, because they were like rough terrain and dragging someone. It couldn't move because it had slow spell and save forward, basically. Because it can multi-attack, and all attacks against an unconscious person have advantage, and any hit is 2 death. Any hit is net is critical against them.
Now, because we hadn't done MVP for a while, someone commented that it feels like people were missing out. So I'm not going to put Caleb as MVP. I'm going to put Kiri as MVP for the past 4 MVP. Oh,
okay.
Can I get that?
You can do that.
Yeah, Kiri.
Whoa! Have you seen? I mean, general consensus: everyone loves Kiri.
Yeah,
I agree. I think Matt doing the voices of the other party members is fantastic. And then there's a small percentage who think that Kiri is not as innocent as she lets on.
She's a child. I mean, I don't know how Matt can make her
evil,
any more of a child, and make it clear.
Yeah.
I mean, what's he supposed to do? Like, get a T-shirt for Kiri saying "I'm not evil"? Kind of.
Some people still think she's a Zerdashian spy, or
Why does every child have to be evil?
I don't know. It's the television culture again.
Okay. But the battle kind of ends. They loot. They don't really get too much loot because they blew up the damn log.
Yeah.
Or the house, or the shack, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. The tree.
The tree, and they decide to go back to Barrowbean after getting their revenge.
Yeah, and they loot and grab not their gold as well, but also some other things.
Yeah.
Well, more gold, basically.
But
more gold.
they can't really find any bodies, and yeah.
So they head back to Barrowbean. They meet into Horace. They run into Horace, who kind of approaches sketchily in a hood and freaks them out a little bit. They think, oh god, it's a big bad.
That's how Ollie approaches people in real life.
Yeah, no, I just kind of go up behind them, get real creepy close, just back here. Like this, just their heads there, and I just whisper sweet nothings in their ear.
And then you end up doing a web show.
9/11 was an inside job, that kind of stuff,
Why'd you have to make it too real?
I don't know. Horace
made it real.
Horace asks, "Can I return?" Because he wants to go back. He wants to know if things have settled down.
Yeah. But I mean, why didn't they leave Kiri with Horace? That's what I because throughout the episode they kind of made hints they got to do something with Kiri.
Yeah.
And that would have been the perfect time to leave Kiri with someone they actually trust.
Yeah, that's true. Because there's been discussion amongst the party members. Some want to keep Kiri, like Jester. Although she kind of came around a little bit when Bo was like, "Well, yeah, but we're putting her in danger if we."
I mean, I like Kiri. I don't want Kiri to stay along, but it does feel like they do need to put Kiri in a safe spot.
Yeah.
And they don't really know a lot of people, so it seemed like Horace was the best person for that. But they missed out.
And as a lot of people have pointed out, Kiri's overheard a lot of stuff, and she mimics people constantly. She says the wrong thing to the wrong people completely by accident. It's going to cause massive problems. Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes. Leave your thoughts about Kiri down below. I'm trying to get more people to comment.
Yeah. If you think Dave is succeeding at making people comment, then please comment below.
Leave a comment down below.
We're just getting into a paradox. Yeah, so they get a room at the inn after talking to Horace for a bit.
Yeah.
And there's a hilarious little bit of roleplay where they just get intrigued by the barmaid reading a book.
Uma Cole.
Oh, nice. I didn't have that written down, so nailed it. And you actually pronounced it correctly as well.
It's not a hard name to pronounce. Luckily enough.
Never stopped you before. So essentially she's reading this book, it's leather bound, and they're kind of like, oh my god, what is this? It's probably really important. So one at a time, they go up to her. Yasha tries to intimidate, the rest try and do charisma checks.
I don't think Yasha was intimidating. I think she was trying to use a charisma roll, and then she rolled a 0.
Matt actually said roll intimidate, and then she was like, oh, I'm not really doing that. I'm not doing an intimidation way. She's like, okay, fine, I'll roll your charisma. She goes, it's a 2, but I've got a -2 modifier, so 0.
So that doesn't go well. They just basically just creep out a bar lady.
Yeah. I like Caleb's approach. You kind of have this personable kind of look. I'm just trying to find what you're. I'm just watching, and I thought you had accents, and not my strong suit.
No, neither is anything like Caleb.
Eventually, Molly gets to find out. It's called feather leather, and that's all we know.
Yeah. So not much comes of that, just a fun moment. Jester messages Mum, the first time we hear Ruby of the Sea actually talk.
Well, that blows some of my theories to pieces, like the fact that it was not that sent the package and not the mum, because we know that she's there and she talked about the package and...
Just a whole bunch of wrong.
Yeah.
A whole bunch of wrong.
It's not the first time, I'm sure it won't be the last.
Yeah, that's what we do. We make up ridiculous thoughts and just get... Remember when I thought Caleb was a werewolf?
I do remember that.
I really like that theory.
Yeah.
So Molly and Ford talk about the sword from that he got last time.
Yeah, there's a real cool moment, because we haven't really seen Molly and Ford have their own little thing.
And then Molly tries to charm Ford, which doesn't work, which kind of felt like a bit of a dick move. But
kind of, yes, but I think Molly was like really aching to find some backstory from Vord or more, or just any kind of answers to some of the massive questions that we've had.
Pretty much. So the next morning, they have another discussion what to do with Kiri.
Oh, I'll just say, Molly does Nat 20 trying to do some history and stuff on the eye, the important eye that's on the falchion now. And Matt says, you get the sense, as he says a lot, you get the sense that what this thing is beyond land and beyond sea. And then Matt says, "Nah, I shouldn't have given you that much, but you rolled a nat 20."
Yeah, true.
So I think that's important.
Yeah, it's got a...
Don't know what it means.
It's been very vague, and that's what we're getting with this kind of... When there's hints to a religious aspect to a character, we're getting a whole bunch of, like, vagueness, and we're not supposed to know anything yet, which I'm kind of getting sick of. It's reaching that point where it's like, okay, we need some answers. We need something more than just... twisting words and shadows and stuff like that.
I think the intrigue is there now. Yeah, I mean they've put little pebbles, and we're following this little path. And I think now you're right. I think we're hungry enough to know the answers that it'll be satisfying once we get them.
We've had the French fries. Give us the hamburger. I don't know if that's a saying, but I've made it up.
A saying. We have the fries, now give us the hamburger.
Yeah, not the milkshake, because that's weirdly made, and you don't want that from it.
No, it's made of, like, cowtail.
Maybe a Big Mac. Maybe not a hamburger.
We don't, no, because then it becomes, like, a corporate kind of advertising slogan thing.
What about a quarter pounder that's actually a quarter of a pound?
Well, see, that's ridiculous. We don't use the imperial
How much
system.
is a pound?
It's like 400 billion grams. I don't know. 400 grams? 400 micrograms?
400 billion grams.
No, it's 400 micrograms. I don't know.
Anyway, moving on from Ollie's ability to use measurement correctly.
We have the fries, give us the burger. Please don't say that at your restaurants. Servers are overworked.
Anyway, so they also just to cut out the troll heart back over there, and she kind of exchanged it for some money, really. Yeah.
Remember, don't have to just buy things with gold in Dungeons and Dragons. Swapping stuff like scales from lizards you've killed, all that kind of thing. Also as well.
Also, we find out with Not, because Not's backstory about him having a halfling mate who he kind of let free and escaped with. Yeah. Find out his name's Yessa.
Yes, we do. Although the chat was like, well, I missed it. Like someone was like, what was the name? I missed it. And other people were like, was it Yazzo or Yeza or Yazi?
I think it's Yessa.
Yessa.
I heard Yessa.
Yeah, I think I have Yeza with a Z.
Yeza.
The halfling. So Yeza the halfling. And my next note is, oh my god, I want the map. Because there's a map of the area, and the camera was looking at it a couple of times.
That's the map we use.
Yeah, I know. I want it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think everyone wants it, but I think it's like one-time made.
Then we've got Jester kind of going around and shopping, trying to figure out how to get a ton of diamonds. Because Revivify 300 gold, 300 gold pieces worth of diamonds. It's probably the most useful spell.
Yeah. And ever since Laura kind of found that out, she's been kind of trying to do everything to find a moment that she can tell Jester to find diamonds, really.
So she's kind of like, well, should I just have all the diamonds, or should you have diamonds on you? And then Caleb's like, well, if I fall, I don't want you rifling through my pockets when you should be trying to heal me. So we'll get you a whole bunch of diamonds. They get a healing potion from the dude with the troll heart. They get a cool gold potion that we don't know what it does yet, which is kind of awesome.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
Yeah.
So we kind of leave Barrowbin.
Yeah, so this is a very travel episode. They're kind of going from place to place.
And we're off to Hupperdook.
Yeah.
Even though it's not really a planned place to go, I'll put it on the map here.
Ding.
Where we're going. And yeah, we're going to Hupperdook. Apparently it's a party town.
Yeah.
But that's according to Bo.
Yes. We also find out that Frumpkin was originally a girl in Caleb's mind. Although Matt kind of uses he/him pronouns for Frumpkin, which is interesting, I guess, kind of. I thought it was noteworthy.
Do cats get to choose their gender?
I have no idea.
No.
Probably.
I don't think
as they travel, they pass a caravan, and we get this kind of dude who halt, and they kind of slow down a little bit, and they chat for a second. Not too much comes of that.
Nah.
Yeah.
I mean, they come across a few merchants, and that's where the tents get bought. Molly buys some tents.
Yeah, that's intense, Dave.
Let's turn the page. And we'll continue to Hupperdook. We pass another group, which they have a little bit of regret. Stop it. they have a brief exchange with. There's also a kid there, which Nog tries to find out where the kid's been kidnapped.
Yeah.
But we actually find out they're travelling from Nog, which I'll put on the map here.
Ding.
And that's where all the kids are being stolen.
Yeah.
Which, you know, you heard that town cry many episodes ago yelling out, kids are being stolen, hide, blah, blah, blah.
I think kidnapped is the term.
Kidnapped.
Stolen kind of implies that they're like an object.
Well, isn't getting kidnapped and a kid being stolen the same thing?
Just think the word stolen is weird for a human.
But, I mean, it's true.
It's kind of.
What do you mean kind of? It
sounds,
is. It's literally true. A kid got stolen.
Into a shop and was like,
well, yeah, but like until you're 18, you're owned by your parents, basically, because anything you do, your parents
and beyond 18, you're owned by the system, so I suppose it's true. We are just objects.
Yeah.
They find an overturned cart, and I can't remember who it was that distrusted this at first. I think it might have been Not, who was like, whoa, this feels like a trap. And I hadn't even considered that. I just thought, oh, look, an overturned cart. You guys should go loot that. And then, yeah, so Not uses silent image and creates my favourite character of the entire episode, Chint. Who's apparently he's just a white guy who dances, like, so not
badly.
Really badly.
So, we found your critical role! The perfect role for you!
So we've got some wonderful, like, so Chint is like trying to, you know, spring the trap. And Sam does. That's his white guy move.
Can you do the sprinkler?
Yeah. Wait, I can't do it on camera though.
No, the sprinkler's like that.
That's more Bollywood, but
it's not even.
No, I can't.
Even.
No is the answer to that question, obviously.
Yeah, I know. It's like,
so yeah, I can.
Do you know the sprinkler? No, and then you start just making things up with your hands.
I killed him. And they get ambushed, so yeah, they were right. It wasn't trap.
You're the white man dancing. Anyway, keep going. No, keep going. That's what we need to move on. This is never gonna finish.
We're nearly at the end. Yeah, they get ambushed by 5 dudes, and it's the same dudes that they've been ambushed but before. And
I couldn't put my finger on when this happened.
It was
because I was blank. Because I kind of vaguely remember, but I can't remember what episode. And I tried to go back to try and find it, and I couldn't. So let us know in the comments down below which episode it was, because my mind's going blank on it because I don't remember like every single event and the episode they're associated with. No. Like, what episode did they?
32.
Did they attack the Knolls?
42.
I think it was like 17. 42? We're literally on 22! The episode's over 22.
23.
23, but you said 40, whatever.
Well, I'm clairvoyant, I don't know. Your card was the 3 of spades.
It wasn't. Continue.
It's going to freak someone out.
Anyway, so they'll kind of get into a bit of scrap, but it kind of...
Well, the guys realise that, oh my god, these are the guys that turned Trevor to ash.
Yeah.
Don't kill, don't shoot.
Yeah, and it kind of, they managed to kind of...
Yeah.
To steal their pants and run away.
Why are the pants, guys? Can't steal.
You never know when you need pants.
You just drop in knowledge, man. We want we got the fries. We want the burger. Sometimes
you never know when you need pants.
You never know when you need pants. Now, my favourite part about this was Caleb has this stone that he kind of made look pretty. And he puts it to the forehead of one of these people and says, "Now we are bound together, and whatever you do, I will see it, so change your ways." And Matt's like, roll deception. He goes, nat 20. And so these guys will now believe that
they might change their life. The Mighty Nine may have actually finally done some good. Finally. What the hell's that?
That's my yay!
Ah!
And then I just...
I couldn't tell if you were white man dancing again. No, stop. Anyway, so they kind of move on for that to try. They basically change some bandit's life.
Yeah, and then they get. Yeah, there you go.
I'll say what we're gonna do with Kiri. Leave the comment down below because that gets coming up, and I've written it many times on a piece of paper.
If you want to see some more dance moves, tell me which ones in the comment.
Nope.
So they reach Hupperdook after all this. There's like a week of travel. Matt doesn't really. He kind of fast travels up. He's got little encounters along the way, which I think is right.
I think there's just not much to do. It's a week of travel.
Yeah.
Not much you can really do.
I've played in a game where, I've heard of a game where they've been playing for 6 months, and it's been a day and a half in game.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was it Bean's game?
That is, yeah.
I thought so.
So anyway, they get to Hupperdook, and there's, I got a shady vibe from it initially.
Basically, it's a town that they just make war machines, and it seems to be just a town where they're just making weapons for the war. Really,
Yeah.
that's how I kind of get it.
And I had a political satire comment there, but I'm not going to make it. So essentially, they get to this like cool lift thing, and this thing comes down, and they're like, "We are here. We want to chill out." And they're like, "Well, this is the place for VIP kind of thing."
Yeah, and then they met Riser.
Yeah. Well, they say, "Well, Ophelia Muldoon sent us," and then he's like, "I don't know who that is." And I'm like, "Oh." And then they meet Risa.
Yeah. Sorry, I skipped ahead. I ruined your thing.
It's all good, man. It's all good. Now, Risa is kind of shifty, and I don't know. I love your fan theories out there, especially on Reddit.
Let me guess. She's a spy. She's going to kill everyone. She's Kiri's real mother. She's Ruby of the Sea. What is she? What's the crazy theory from Reddit this week?
The crazy Reddit theory this week.
That should be a bit.
We should do crazy Reddit theory.
The crazy Reddit theory of the week.
I could probably do 5 episodes just from this one thread that I read.
Yeah. What's the crazy theory?
That she's actually the queen of Hupperdook, and she likes to dress up as a commoner and mess with travellers.
She's the queen of Hupperdook.
Yeah.
I don't think you can be queen of a city that's ruled by an empire of someone else.
She's supposed to be, she's like married to the king kind of thing. And
she's like the Duke of Hupperdook.
Yeah, she's the Duke of Hupperdook, and she just likes to dress and mess with strangers. But that was legit theory.
With no evidence whatsoever. Just the fact of like, it's a random NPC, so the only NPC that can beat these guys would have to be the queen of Hupperdook.
Here we go. Okay, so from now on we'll be doing crazy Reddit.
The crazy Reddit.
Because there's no shortage. Anyway, that kind of goes on, and then
they kind of go to the shelf, which is kind of like the suburbs kind of Hupperdook. But then the night kind of goes down, fireworks in the sky, and it turns out it's just a huge party town at night. So during the day it's work. They work very, very hard. They're very, very strict. And at night, Ollie dances like that, and it's kind of like just Mardi Gras or Kiwi Burn. That's the New Zealand equivalent to Burning Man.
Yep.
Over here.
Yep. It's really just 3 guys on a bonfire.
No, it's not. Trust me. It's a lot of nudity. Anyway.
Okay.
And yeah, that's the episode.
That's the whole episode. And yay, that was fun. I'd like to give a shout out to someone. Can I give a shout out? Is that right?
Yeah. Right.
I'd like to give a shout out to Ryan. Sup?
Why?
Well, I was recently competing in the National Theatre Sports competition, and I got...
Not bragging.
No, I go up to this guy and I'm like, "Oh, hey, I haven't performed with you before, that's awesome." And he goes, "Oh, I actually know you." And I was like, "Oh shit, I've met this guy, I must have met this guy, I always forget this." And I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry, we probably have performed together." And he goes, "No, I saw your YouTube channel." And I was like, "Wow, people actually watch it, that's amazing."
No, like you give one shout out to that. You want to shout out to our Patreon?
Yeah, well, the Patreon thing, I was getting into that. I was about to do that.
Go.
No, so we had a first donation on Patreon. Thank you very much. Was it Josiah, Josie and the Pussycats?
Do you even know his name? You're going to do a song about him.
I'm going to do a song. So basically I promised that if you donated to the Patreon, I wrote a song about you. So it's going to happen. I didn't bring my guitar with me, so we can't do it today. But
yeah, but we're gonna release a special video just to thank everybody for subscribing to this channel. Yeah. So we're going to do a little bit of a bit. And also we'll do a song for him. I'm going to write a song for you, and if you want to be included in that song, you can donate to the Patreon as well. I'm getting up the name for Ollie to read out. There you go. That's his name. Okie dokie. Josh. I'm not going to read his whole name because it's privacy issues. Oh, damn it. Josh K. Josh K. Thanks, Josh. Josh, we really appreciate it, and if you do want to join that Patreon, we're thinking about how we're going to thank you guys in a better way going forward, but if you want to just... I'm doing songs. Currently I'm doing songs about everyone that donates. Yeah, but hopefully we're going to run out of Please just donate. I want to see how far I can stretch this stupid bit. But thanks everyone out there. Oh, actually, comment of the week. Comment of the week. I forgot we're doing that, and I got rid of it because I was showing Ollie the name of the Patreon person. You look it up. I'll entertain the audience. Yeah. Entertain the audience, not like just annoy them with weird noises. I just like to say you guys rock. Thanks for supporting us. It makes me happy, and it's real cool when people recognize you from YouTube. It's less cool when someone asks, "What do you do?" and I list off all the things, and then people are like, and I'm like, I run a
D&D YouTube channel.
I don't mention it in real life. Anyway, so the comment of the week comes from Dick.
Yep.
Grimlerton.
Great name.
It's like Hamilton, but with Grim. You know what Hamilton is?
Yes.
What is it?
Cheese.
Cheese. It's a type of cheese.
It's a deer cheese.
They write, the Marrow
milk.
did not care about the religions. The icons were stolen by the gentleman's smugglers. The eye, however, seemed to be what the Shadow Priest was focused on at the start about. Now let me get this. Let me have a bit of a rant here.
I'm going to split for half.
Yeah, you can split.
Yeah.
Alright, now, I agree. The fact that the gentleman was importing these religious symbols that were frowned against by the Empire. But the Marrows were deliberately sorting them in its own individual piles, which means the Marrows would have identified that those are from certain religions, or maybe even the banned religions, and that's why they're put in a separate pile. So you don't tell me, like, oh, they didn't follow religion. They deliberately sorted them in their own individual piles, so they must have known what they were. Stop saying we don't know what we're on about. I kind of know what I'm on about, and I want that a little bit of credit.
So thank you very much for coming along on this episode of NPCs.
What, you're not going to comment on that? Comment? What's your opinion on that?
All I can think about is deer cheese.
Maybe we shouldn't film these in the morning. Thank you all. Make sure you subscribe and leave a comment about everything you talked about. We want more theories, and we're going to do this crazy Reddit of the theory next week, so stay tuned for that.
And have a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world.
Bye-bye.
They do get pretty insane, the theories.
Well, just start reading them out then. It's funny. So, because of my work schedule, we decided to film a little bit earlier in the day. But Ollie can't get up before 12 o'clock for anything. It's 9:30 in the morning. And also just found out he doesn't know what Hamilton musical is about. Damn it, Ollie. Damn it.
Sorry.
I was doing so well.
You were doing well. That's funny.
I was gonna milk that joke too. It was gonna be so much better.
I don't expect so.
Improv, Ollie. You know, you're supposed to be like you went to the world, the national champs of improv.
World championship. Yeah, I competed in the world championship.
You went to national champs.
All right. Okay. Take two.
Okay, no, I'm gonna have to get ready now.